guys, Welsknight here, and welcome back to another episode of FTB Horizons 3. I hope you guys are having an awesome day. I have had an absolutely ridiculous day. Wow, what a day. We're going to talk about it today, actually, and I want to make a cactus farm today. And it's actually going to be a fairly vanilla farm, because if we look at cactus, there's not that many ways to get cactus. You can get it from these void botanic miners from environmental tech. You can get it using a phytogenic ice insulator from thermal expansion, which requires this like phyto grow, but that's kind of hard to make. We would need niter, and we don't really have a good source of niter right now, and slag for that matter. Or we can just do it the vanilla way. And you might be wondering, what in the world do you need cactus for? Well, very simply, we need it for cactus green dye, which is used to make stuff from environmental tech. These litherite crystals are kind of like the basic thing to get into environmental tech, and we need green dye, and we need quite a bit of green dye, actually, because these litherite crystals, we end up using tons and tons of them. So I want to make a cactus farm today, and we're going to kind of work on that. Well, I talk about today. I had a near-death experience. Well, kind of. So today was the, where do we want to put this thing? Maybe we'll just put it like right here. Let's see. If I just dig out a little bit, like right here, that'll tell me exactly where the center is. Right there. Okay, anyway. So yeah, we had the Hermitcraft live stream day, the Any Game stream day, which was a lot of fun. It was super awesome. I had a great time. But then, that took a couple hours, right? So it was all good. I finished up the stream, streamed Slay the Spire for 2 hours before passing the torch off to, iJebin. And, I think he streamed some 7 Days to Die or something like that. And when I finish streaming, I'm usually like a little bit worn out, right? So, just from talking and all that kind of stuff for a couple hours, it kind of takes it out of your voice, and you try to like kind of maintain like a high level of energy when you're streaming, because you want to be entertaining and all that kind of stuff. And by the end of a stream, I'm usually a little bit worn out. So I'm like, okay, this is fine. I'm going to go ahead and after the stream, and I'm just going to, we'll order some food, my wife and I, and we'll just kind of settle into bed for a little bit and just watch some Star Trek. So we're currently watching through Star Trek Deep Space Nine. We just finished Next Gen maybe about a week or so ago now. But anyway, so we were watching Star Trek and, just kind of relaxing for a bit after my live stream. And then I got a text message saying Tornado Watch is in effect for the place where you live until some time. I don't remember exactly when, but I was like, oh, okay, Tornado Watch, lovely. And then a little bit more time passed, and then we got a tornado warning. And there were no less than 3 tornadoes that touched down in our area. So I spent probably about a good hour or two huddled with my wife in our storm room, waiting out the storm. It was quite a day. And I live in Tennessee, and it's very common for houses here to have storm rooms, which are basically just like this real small room in the house, usually in the basement, that's just, concrete walls or brick walls or something like that. And you just kind of shut yourself in there during a storm, and, the idea is it's a safe place, because where I live, it's very common to get lots and lots of tornadoes. So yeah, we kind of did that. And let's see here. We want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We want to keep going here for a bit. I want to have maybe 16. I'll figure this out. Let's actually do it this way. Easy solution, right? We'll go starting. Here's our center. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Just put that in our offhand. 6, 7, 8. There we go. So that'll be the length of our cactus farm, and then we'll have 2 layers. Each one of these 2 layers will have 16 or 32 cactus breeder plants. That'll have us growing a stack of cactus at all times, so that'll work. But anyway, so it's not at all uncommon for houses where I live to have these storm rooms, and they're very small. They have brick walls, and really the only reason that you go into them, they're not like comfortable, nice rooms. You know, you don't go in there to like relax and hang out. They're very bad. They're not usually very well maintained. There's like spiders and stuff like that all over the place usually. Bugs, they're just wet and kind of musty, and it's just like they're literally there for storms. That's their sole purpose, is that so if there's a tornado, you have a place to take shelter that's sturdy and will be safe. So we spent a couple hours today just hanging out in our storm room, watching updates on my phone about the tornado. Ooh, that's gonna be a problem. Okay. Maybe we will revise our plan a little bit here. Let's see. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Maybe we change that to 4 in this direction. And let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 4 in this direction. So it'll be 8. Yeah, let's do that. And then we need an extra wall on each side. So we'll go like so, I think. And let's just kind of spread some torches out around here. And we'll end up covering up this bit, I think. Let's just put those back. There we go. And then over here, kind of the same deal. We'll just do a little bit of that. And then, let's see, put a torch here, and that'll be good. That's fine. And this will be kind of the base shape for our cactus farm. Now, I need to, let's see, we want everything to channel to roughly here. So let's go, let's say that like this is our center point, right? Or actually, we could even go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, this is actually perfect, because everything will channel to this point right here. So then if I want 4 rows of cactus, we have to dig this back to here, I believe. So we'll bring it back basically an extra 3. So let's get rid of all this stuff. We'll bring this back 1, 2, 3, like so. Looks like there's already a bit of this that's been dug out, but that's fine. Well, this is all gonna get torn out too. It's all good. Anyway, so yeah, kind of cut into my recording time. Honestly, like, I don't want to say that it was scary, because it really wasn't like terrifying or anything like that. I mean, basically, we were just hanging out in a room while we listened to the wind outside howling and watched our phones for updates on the weather and stuff. But there was like 3 tornadoes that all came within, I don't know, maybe a mile or 2 of my house. One of them was and I also want to say, like, our stuff, totally fine. Like, it was kind of hard to tell because it happened fairly late at night, so I haven't really had a chance to, like, get outside and survey any damage in the daylight, where it's a lot easier to see. But I did take kind of a quick glance around afterwards, and it seemed okay. Everything seems, like, perfectly fine. But it is pretty hard to tell in the middle of the night. So, yeah. I'll take a better look at it tomorrow, but as far as I can tell, there was no damage. Maybe we lost a couple branches on a tree or something like that, but it wasn't too bad. Could have been a lot worse. I certainly kind of fear for the neighborhoods near us, though, because, like, it seemed pretty bad. It looked pretty terrible. But, you know, I guess that's part of that's part of living down south. Sometimes you run into those situations, and I guess it kind of comes with the territory. There are a lot of benefits, weather-wise, when it comes to living down south. Like, the temperature is lovely. You know, we basically already have spring here. There's no snow on the ground. You know, it could be a lot worse, but, yeah, definitely, tornadoes. It kind of threw my day off a little bit. So if today's episode is a little bit of a shorter one, please forgive me because, yeah, I survived a tornado today. 3 tornadoes today, to be exact. It was, a very interesting experience. And of course, you know, my wife, being my wife, was more worried about, like, the bugs in the little storm room that we were taking shelter in than she was about the tornado. But anyway, so yeah, we're gonna go ahead and dig this out a bit. Oh, we're gonna run into some issues, I think, because there's this cave system here, which I have actually explored a bit, and it is huge. I spent probably a good couple of hours exploring this cave system between episodes, and I think I scratched the surface of it. Like, it's so big. There's still unexplored passageways and all sorts of crazy stuff like that that I still haven't found. And it's a little ridiculous, but hey, you know what? That's fine. That's just more resources ripe for the taking until we get some sort of a quarry properly up and running. Okay, so this seemed, well, we may want to dig this down even like one more. Let's do this. Let's go here. Actually, change of plans. Let's grab, do I have a crafting bench in here? I do. Sweet. So let's actually grab a crafting bench and let's make some stone, some cobblestone slabs real quick. There we go. And then I think we're going to put a cobblestone slab on the bottom of each of these cobblestone blocks. Right? Because then when it grows... I think I actually want to go like one more. I think I want to go down at least one more. Or I suppose the other option would be to bring the ceiling up one more, which might work a little bit better. Yeah, why don't we do that? If I fly, will this still insta-mine? No, it won't. Okay. That's okay. This is fine. This shouldn't be too bad. Now that we kind of got a little spot to start from, we should be good, I think. So tell you what, let me finish getting this dug out, guys, and I will be back with you in just a minute. All right, guys, I am back. I've got the room all dug out, I think, at least. So the next step is I need to get some water streams in here. We'll just kind of do something like this. And then we should just be able to go very vanilla and just make our little water streams go down like so. Just leapfrog them. There we go. And that should go all the way. Ooh, it does not. Did I? I must have miscounted this just a tiny bit. That's okay. That's not a big deal, actually. Yeah, this is fine. So what we'll do, let's see, where's our center point? Right here on this door? Yeah. So we're going to put an iron chest right here with just a plain old vanilla hopper going into it. And then we're going to kind of do something like that. And then we just need 2 more water streams. And we put one right here and one right there. And then basically those will flow all the way to this hopper. And that's where the cactuses will be collected. And then ultimately, we want to put, tell you what, let's dig this little bit out real quick too. I know this is ugly, but I don't really care about the looks of it right this moment. We need more item ducts than this. Let's see here. Second floor, please. Thank you. And let's just grab those item ducts. There we go. And down we go. Okay, so let's try this again. What we want to do is run item ducts up and into this chest, and then I'm just going to put a reinforced servo right here and say ignored. So anything that goes into this hopper should ultimately end up in this diamond chest right here. That'll give us plenty of space for Cactus. Okay, then... Oh, well, yeah, we better grab it. Okay, there we go. The next step is we want to get our cactuses in here, or our cacti. Funny thing about the plural form of the word cactus, both cacti and cactuses are both proper English. They're both correct. So before, all of you who are going to say, you should be saying cacti, or you should be saying cactuses, they're both right. You're both correct. That's one of those interesting things about the English language. I didn't come up with it. It's just the truth. But anyway, I digress. So we're going to do something like that. Then I think we want to have light sources here. So let's say, let's swing down to like right about this elevation level. And I think we want a light there. We want a light here, which means we also want a light there. And then that's what, 3 in between? So if we do one like every 3, that'll be good. And then let's see, 1, 2, 3 here. And here. And there, right? Yep, those all look evenly spaced. Very good. I'm just going to put some glowstone up here for now. Again, I think I will probably come back and decorate this room a bit more and make it pretty later when I have a little bit more time. Right now, I'm a little bit short for time because, you know, as I explained earlier, I had a run-in with some tornadoes today, and then also the Hermitcraft live stream day event, and that all kind of cut into my normal recording time, so I'm running a little bit behind today, but that's okay. Anyway, that seems pretty good. So now, the next step, fly up, is we want to make sure that these cactuses, or cacti, are not able to escape. So, we're going to make kind of a casing for them. Like that. So, every one will have like a little glass box around it. We can pretty easily do this whole wall at once, as well as that whole wall. And then it simply becomes a matter of filling in those little bits. Like so. And what that'll do is it'll make sure that the cactuses don't go flying onto other cactuses. Now, this is only half a stack of cactus, which actually is not that much. I may want to do another layer of this farm, honestly. In fact, I probably will down the road. But I think for now, this will be okay. This will at least get our cactus production started. Eventually, I would like to get into just growing cactus with the Phyto Grow or whatever that I showed you guys earlier from Thermal Expansion. But right now, we just don't have the resources to do that and do it on a large scale. So for the moment, we're going to do it very vanilla style, and I think that's okay. I think there's nothing wrong with using vanilla farms and mechanics in modded, especially for something, you know, like Cactus that's very simple to create a farm for, even in modded. So there you go. Very simple cactus farm should get the job done. I think maybe what we should do here, let's raise this up like so. Let's create like a little separation wall over here. You can call it a maintenance path or whatever. It doesn't really matter. But let's do something like that. We'll put a torch here and here, and here and here. So it's an ugly looking farm, but it will get the job done, I think. And we'll see how much cactus this produces for us. I wonder, is there any sort of like a growth accelerator in this pack? If I search for like growth, animal grower, grows glowstone. Doesn't appear to be like a growth accelerator. Let's also just check for accelerator. Accessor. Yeah, I don't think there's any sort of like a growth crystal or anything like that that'll speed up the rate at which cactus grows. We don't have snad in this pack, do we? That's another thing I should have checked before I built the farm, but whatever. Doesn't appear so. So I think this will do for the time being. And it should be spawn proof, I think. This is the only place right here where something could maybe spawn, but I think there's enough light from this torch that it won't give us any troubles. This should do for now. So this will get us cactus as we're, just kind of AFKing and we're out and about working on other things, and it'll start working us towards environmental tech. Unfortunately, though, guys, due to the things that I've talked about in this episode, I am unfortunately out of time for this one. So, my friends, if you enjoyed the video, you know what to do. Links in the description below, so check that out as well. Otherwise, my friends, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.